have fun and start with Republican fails. First, Rick Santorum, fail. Down by 5 in Pennsylvania, according to the latest poll. Public policy polling has him losing all of a sudden 42-37 to Mitt Romney. He has lost a gigantic lead over the last 4 weeks. He's lost a 23-point margin, okay? In other words, it's swung 23 points. And only 24% of the Republicans in Pennsylvania believe that Rick Santorum can beat Barack Obama. That does not spell good things for Rick Santorum. And in fact, Santorum has just taken a timeout. Oh, devastating. Fail on top of fail. He says, oh, I'm taking an Easter break for 4 days. Oh, that is not good news. In other words, the reports we shared with you yesterday might be true. The reports were, well, if Rick Santorum thinks he's going to lose in Pennsylvania, his home state, that would be the ultimate in fail. So he might drop out of the race before they even get to Pennsylvania. Oh, boy. Disaster for Rick Santorum. We'll see what happens when he comes out from his timeout. Well, you know what? If he drops out, all of a sudden, Newt Gingrich still in the race, still slugging if that happens. And we've got a fail on Newt Gingrich as well. What has happened? Well, his Center for Health Transformation, that's his healthcare think tank, you know, because he's a big thinker, just went bankrupt. Awesome. All right, Chapter 7 bankruptcy, but Newt Gingrich's campaign is trying to spin this as good news. And that would be good news. How? Well, actually, first of all, let me give you a quote from Charles Bullock, who's a professor at the University of Virginia. I love what he said. He said, while healthcare costs have bankrupted many without insurance, Gingrich may be the first to go broke studying healthcare delivery, which is really funny. But in reality, of course, what happened was that Gingrich just sucked all the money out of that group. It was a way to unofficially bribe Newt Gingrich so that he would use his contacts to help those healthcare companies that were giving into that. Now, Gingrich's spin on this is, oh, no, you don't understand. This actually shows, and I'm not kidding, this is literally what they said. This actually shows what a good manager Newt Gingrich was. Because he was managing it so well while he was running it, but in order to run his campaign, he has left a group, and since he left a group, oh, well, they went into bankruptcy. You see that? It shows you what a brilliant manager Newt Gingrich was while he was in charge. Oh, come on. Here's the reality, okay? Why would anybody give money to Newt Gingrich's healthcare group when they were buying access to Newt Gingrich and all the politicians he had access to? As soon as Newt Gingrich leaves, they're like, yeah, this is the most useless think tank in history. Nobody gives a damn what you're thinking or what policy papers you come up with. No, this was a bribe for Newt Gingrich. If he's not there on a day-to-day basis, here's what's going to happen. You're going to go into bankruptcy, fail, move on. Then we go to Mitt Romney. They're all failing today, which I suppose is not surprising. Well, he was talking about Harvard and how President Obama, you know, of course, went to Harvard for law school. Time to make fun of him for that egghead. Let's watch.
We have a president who I think is a nice guy, but he spent too much time at Harvard, perhaps, or maybe just not enough time actually working in the real world. I think to create jobs in the private sector, it helps to have had a job in the private sector.
Yeah, where'd I get him? He went to Harvard, elitist loser. Mitt Romney also went to Harvard. Not only that, he went to Harvard for longer. President Obama got a JD there, that took 3 years. Romney got a JD MBA at Harvard, which took 4 years. So he spent another extra year at Harvard. Not only that, in the past, he has criticized Obama for taking advice, quote, from the Harvard faculty lounge. Now, can you see where this is going? You know who Mitt Romney's top economic advisor is? Harvard professor Greg Mankiw. Awesome. These guys, man, they're professional liars. It's unbelievable. You know what? He's also got $32,000 in contributions from Harvard faculty and administrators. He takes Harvard money. He uses the top Harvard guy as his top advisor. He went to Harvard for longer than Obama did. And he's like, yeah, look at Obama. Go to Harvard. Elitist. Yeah, go work in the real world, buddy. Fail.